One of SoftBank's strategies, though, this year was to invest in some very liquid companies, typically things he hasn't done before. So he invested in Amazon and Facebook. And I asked Masa Son what led him to do this.
Well, we had liquidity, enough liquidity. We did not have enough investment, and we had excess cash, better than sitting in the bank. We should utilize. So I have been a big believer, and I am still a big believer of those high-tech, big names are going to continue to grow. So it's just excess cash management.
Do you have any concern? One of the big questions in the United States is whether these companies are going to get broken up by regulators because they become so big. And there are smaller companies, maybe even some in your own portfolio, that have said that some of these bigger companies have made it very difficult for them to grow and the like. Do you agree with that?
Well, no, not that much. Those big companies, of course, have to behave within the reasonable range, but they are, reasonable companies in my view. And the more startup companies has their own opportunities, lots of opportunities, without making complaints that much.
So the reason I ask is there's some companies that say, look, it's unfair for, Apple to charge 30% at its app store. It's unfair for Amazon to be competing with us on one end, but also selling our product on the other.
Well, if they are unhappy, they should do it themselves. If they are happy, they should join. They don't have to follow. So I think it's not that bad. But, of course, as a big platformer, they should always listen to the other participants if they want to have a longer term, even bigger growth.
So that's actually very interesting. So if you were Apple, what would you do? Because they are a big platform. They've got a lot of developers on the platform, but then there's some developers that are upset about how things are going.
Well, Apple is a good friend of mine. It's difficult for me to say.
I know.
I think we have lots of business with them, but look, seriously, they have created a great platform, and they are pretty open to about their policies. There are alternative opportunities with Android and so on. But if they have anything to say, they should continue to discuss.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.